What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of Botanical Garden of Glass with me, Jancy. How you guys doing? We are on a horse, and it's a beautiful horse, a nice, beautiful white horse, because we got it in a cocoon of caprice. So we're lucky, we're really lucky. And you can see we've also been doing some experimentation with some of the living wood bricks and living wood planks and living wood. So we've been doing a whole bunch of experimentation with them, and that's a horse talking to you right there. Hello. So, today we've got a few things we want to get done, and a few things that have been changed that we want to fix up. So, the main one is that Thermalily I did the other day the other day for me, it's kind of changed. So, I've just kind of changed the setup just to keep getting some mana around here. So, there we go. Since the update from Vazki, I think it was 238, the Thermalilies have not been working, so I've just put them there. That's alright for now, but I want to just get a little bit of sneaky automation going on them. I want to try something else. It's going to be way more expensive, but it just means I don't have to be there every few minutes to put a new bucket of lava down. The next thing is I've cleared out this area here, and I've got a plan for that today, and I've taken a snowball. We've also moved a few things around there, but yeah, let's have a look at this thing. I want to get your guys' opinion on how we are going to be building. I've just messed around while I was waiting for mana to generate, and tell me what you think. I decided I need to do a bit of a barn for the horse, and yeah, he was jumping over there onto everything, and I don't trust that horse running around on a platform without walls. But tell me what you think. I know you guys can give me some good suggestions on how to build this. I don't know if I like it, but I kind of like the way it's going. But let me know. I want to definitely use a whole bunch of this living wood and living rock in as much as we can, because we're playing Botania, so why not? And aside from that, we've also got a few things which I wanted to show you actually last episode, which just something I thought was really handy and good to know for when you're playing Botania. If we open up Bulbul's inventory here, is this Band of Aura. And if you have a look, actually in the most recent update of Botania, the Terra Steel armor, which is the green armor, not this blue armor here, so it's the level up from this. But that gives you a Band of Aura effect, and what the Band of Aura does, I don't know if it tells you, no, it doesn't tell you anything there, but what the Band of Aura does is it slowly recharges all of your mana items in your inventory. I think it also does the Band of Mana, but very slowly, and it'll just keep you going. So if you do have any issues where one's really low or whatever, it'll just slowly recharge. So if you really wanted to, you could just wait. But that's one thing. The other thing is we have hooked up our orchid over here. It's going to be pretty noisy if I switch this on, so let me get to it. Now, this design is not the real design. It's not final or whatever, but... Oh, lucky... Whoa. Okay, that was very, very lucky to get diamond and emerald right after each other. But as you can see, I've just put the orchid there. I've been lazy and put some coal ore to switch it off there. But yeah, that's collecting stuff. I've used a lot of the iron and smelted a bit of the gold up, but we've got a whole bunch of stuff there, and that'll bring us on to the very next point, which is you can see the shiny Mana Steel pickaxe right around here, and I think, is there another one in there? No, I've got all three of them on me. So, as we built that piece over there last episode, I decided it would be good to just get some levels, so I've been mining a whole lot of quartz. How much quartz do we have? We've got 889 quartz, and I've only just got the fortune pick, so that would have been way higher if I did get the fortune pick a bit earlier, and it's not really the fortune I was looking for, so we've got one Silk Touch one, which is pretty damn good. So we got Efficiency 5, which I didn't know you could actually get on a first enchant. I thought you had to do 2 Efficiency 4s, but I'm not complaining because that is awesome. And Unbreaking Silk Touch on that one. We've got Efficiency 4 and Fortune and Unbreaking on that one. And this was my first one. How the hell is that a level 30 enchant? Like, who the hell decided to do Unbreaking on a level 30 enchant? That was really horrible. It may have crushed me a little bit. But I'm alright, I'm back now. And yeah, that's pretty much as far as I've come. So I thought I'd give you guys a little update, and we'll get going on the episode in a little bit. We're back, and we are also going to be getting started on building a few things. This area is not what it doesn't look like anything what we're going to be doing now, so ignore that. But I thought, seeing as I'm running to the nether quite a bit to get some lava for those things, I think this would come in really handy. So I've got myself a whole bunch of obsidian, and we're going to be building ourselves something called a Hand of Ender, which is like an ender chest, but it's portable. So like an ender chest is portable, I guess. But this you can just access from your inventory, which is really, really cool. So it's not that bad. We need an ender chest, which is just normal recipe ender chest in this, and some leather, a mana pearl, and some obsidian. I have got the majority of stuff in here. I hope we've got everything around here. So this is a pretty cool trick, and it's really useful. Just use rotten flesh in a pool with an alchemy catalyst, and you get leather. Pretty damn simple. Then we'll come around here. So what you need is just the normal ender chest. Oh wait, that's not the way I do it. Dang it. There we go. So just like that, the normal ender chest way. Eye of Ender. No. There we go. Then that around there. Those around there, was it? And I am oh yeah, wait. And then one there and one there. Bam, we got it. So we should just be able to... Oh, it even makes a noise. So we should just be able to put stuff in there just like a normal ender chest. And it means we got basically a bag of holding equivalent kind of thing. Not as big, but just kind of useful to have an extra inventory to go to the nether with. And we can always put some other stuff in there as well, which is pretty damn cool. So, enough about that. Now we'll get started on what I was planning to do with those Thermalilies there. So, they kind of play into what I want to get done today. Hopefully we'll get done today what I want to get done today. And I may as well tell you exactly what we want to get done today. So, I know most people think Alfheim is really, really far away, and you gotta wait so long to get there, and I don't even know what this piece of mana glass is doing here. Actually, I do know what. That's the one that we're missing a bit earlier. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to do was automate this the way I have automated it in one of my tutorial videos. So, that requires a force relay, which we can do, but we need a warp lens. So, the warp lens requires, I think, pixie dust. Let's just double check that. Warp lens. Yeah, there we go. And pixie dust. It does require pixie dust. So, that requires us opening up Alfheim. So my plan is not to keep Alfheim open. I just want to get a whole bunch of stuff from Alfheim, and I don't mind if it closes or whatever, because we won't have the mana production set up just yet to keep it open, so that'll be later on. We'll keep it open, but yeah, for now, we just want to open it up and get our stuff done and see how it goes. So, that is that. So all we need to do is the force relays and the warp lens for that, and then that's ready. And also, we want to get some sparks going, so we want some spark augments as well from that. And they would require going there as well. Well, not going there, opening up Alfheim as well. So we'll get going on that. And, oh, I've got a whole heap of these. I want to do this out this way because we're going to start, hopefully when that gets going, we can start changing our base up and building what we actually want to build. So we can go out this way. I think this looks good. Perfect. So yeah. I thought I may as well talk to you guys. I would like to apologize for the fact that there hasn't been a video up in a few days. And that is pretty much because I have had to be I've been working. So, outside of me doing these videos and stuff, I've got to still work. So, that has been taking up a whole bunch of my time at this time of year. So, just working, doing some stuff. And, really, I wish I could be doing this, actually. But, yeah, that's where I've been. That's what's been going on, just working around and not doing videos, but I've been planning stuff out and thinking about what I can do, and also thinking about whether I'm going too fast or whether Alfheim's too early, but we'll see how that goes. We got so much stuff to do. We can't do Alfheim this late. This is so damn late because there's so many things in Botania. Like, overall, this beginning bit here, I kind of think is like setup bit, which, I mean, fair enough, Botania takes a little bit of time to set up, a little bit more than an average sort of mod, but it's kind of a game in its own right, so it kind of makes sense. If it did take a little bit longer, I mean, you're not going to complain about Minecraft taking forever to set up. I mean, that's just the way the game is. So, that's the thing. Oh, how can I not do this? So, my plan for this today is we want to use just a dispenser per Thermalily. So, what has been happening with these Thermalilies is when you put down a bucket of lava next to it. So if you remember my previous design, I had all 7 around a block where you drop the lava, and it seemed that the one that wasn't being used or whatever would pick up the lava. But what I realized when I started doing it again after the update was, I know it went to 5 minutes, which wasn't a problem, but every time it dispensed a new lava bucket, the one that was in cooldown would just pick it up again. So it was really just a waste of time to keep doing that because I wasn't doing anything. So I've moved them away so I can put lava on each of these. And they produce quite a bit of mana, and you can see I'm even full up in my mana bar, which is just in front of my experience bar, if you were wondering. So that blue flashy thing is how full I am with mana, which should be pretty much like that. So, I've got everything in this chest. Let me move stuff around over there. And this is a design I also am not sure if this one's going to work, but we can try it and we can see how it goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to go up a few blocks here. Let's get these out. So the way it's going to work is similar to that previous one, but not really. It's the same design like this. I think that is alright. Yeah, I guess. It's going to be there. No, one more up. One more block up. And I'll take the Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. Of course. So one more block up. Around there. Put the... Come on. There we go. Put the dispenser... Let me get that out. I don't know why this happens to me when I record. It never happens to me any other time. There we go. So I put the dispenser around there, and we can go up one block and jump. There we go. And then we want to put the sticky piston just like what we did in the previous video, around like that, one like that, and we need a block around here, so we just do that. And we'll put a chest there eventually. Not there. There. There we go. So it's the same design, we're just going to be having it all pointing outwards. Now the next thing is we're going to just stack these up one block away, so like that, and then we'll place another one like this. And one like that. No. No. I'm getting awfully close, I'm sure, to this ledge. There we go. So we're just going to stack them like this, and then we'll wire them up all together, and see how it goes from there. I think this will be working pretty well, and it only requires 2 hovering hourglasses, which is alright. And I think I've got 8 down there, and I've got 2 in there, so we can do 10 Thermalilies. It's not going to be automated for filling, so we'll just go around and fill each one of these up, and then we just don't have to wait. And yeah, I'll get going on this. It's going to be tileable, so we're going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and I'll be back. Well, all of these are done now, and we can get going on a little bit more of what we want to do. So, the one thing I was wrong, I said we're going to have 2 hovering hourglasses. I was even wrong about that. We're going to have 1 hovering hourglass, which is an improvement. The other thing is, I also watched back the video from my first cut, which was in the beginning, just around there, and I said living wood bricks. I was completely wrong. It's late for me today, so excuse that. So the thing that we are doing now is we are going to be doing this. We're just going to run redstone down this way. I tested this out quickly in a creative world, and it seems like it'll work, so that'll be good. But it seems like we only need to do that, and I think I put one of these out here, like that, and then I connected the hovering hourglass around in the middle over here. Perfect. Now, these should require how many? 5 minutes. What am I doing? 5 minutes each because, well, actually 6 minutes because there's a 5-minute cooldown, but there's 45 seconds-ish. I recorded it 45 seconds for the cooldown of the Thermalilies. So we'll allow for that. Give it a bit of leeway in the middle. We'll go around here and also do that trick where we collect a few of these. Where are they? Oh, arrows. That's right. That's what I was going for. I knew that. Yeah, but I've used up all the arrows. Is it? Yeah. They're so useless for me. There's like no real reason. So we'll collect the arrows. We'll collect these over here. Those and those. I haven't really planned how we're going to be getting this mana out, like what is a good orientation for these mana spreaders, but we can figure it out now. And there we go. That's all we need there, and we can get these here. So the thing with these is we can also, I don't even know if the shovel even helps with these, but I like the idea of it. But yeah, thank you very much for all the comments on what I was doing wrong with my squid farm attempt over there. And that is 100% right, that I had them way too high. Y level 63 is definitely where squid spawn. And it didn't even cross my mind. Like, I must admit, I've never actually tried to spawn a squid, actually, in all my time playing Minecraft, so, yeah, that was first. But yeah, definitely we are, I think, at Y85 at the moment, so definitely too high over here. Now, one thing I can show you, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys, but this assembly hello is pretty damn cool. So, you can see I've just put everything here. That was really useful for making these dispensers, might I add, with the, I can't point out, with the arrow, the bow in the middle there. It saves you a whole bunch of time. I don't know, oh, yeah, fair enough. So yeah, all you have to do is just right click. I've got a whole bunch of oak logs in my inventory, and we just need chests for these so we can get all these chests, and there we go, we should have 10 chests. Easy. So that's pretty cool. I've just got them saved on those hotbars because they really, well, they get used quite a bit. Now, I just want to test this out, make sure that this does set both of these off, and it should set both of these off, so should be a bit of sand around here somewhere, surely. Oh yeah, I'll put the sand in there. Okay, we don't have any sand. We'll have to just hope for the best. So, all we need to do, technically, is, where are my Thermalilies? There they are, and I've got 2 more in here. There we go. So we'll get started on this. So we need them to be 1 block out, so I'll just place these over here for the time being. There. Now, I'll just get one side set up, and we can do the next side after that, and I'll do that away, so that we don't have to watch me placing blocks doing nothing. So, what should happen is the lava should come out, and it should get picked up straight away, in theory, and that is, of course, if nothing goes wrong. So, we'll just place these around, these around here, there, and that's good. And also, a cool thing, I've put this piece of mana glass that we picked up here, I've put it down here because I didn't have any torches on me, and that's a cool thing. The mana glass and all the other Botania glasses give off a bit of light, which is pretty awesome. So, that means you don't have to have a whole bunch of torches lying around, and it looks a lot better. Just to, like, incorporate them in your builds. I mean, I'm not going to be leaving glass lying all over the show, but it's just cool to incorporate in your build. So, around here, we've got the hovering hourglass, which should be powering those. And, yeah, let's see how it goes. So I thought I'd meet you guys in the nether here. I've just collected a little bit more lava, and I've made a few more buckets so that we can fill up all of them. We've got 2 buckets per dispenser up there, so we've got 10 dispensers, 2 buckets each. We'll increase the amount of buckets if we have to eventually, but currently that's just what we're doing. And I've got a little pathway to my nether portal here. So, I wanted to show you, because if you guys do know, we've got an add-on pack for Botania in this pack that I'm playing with, and it's called Botanical Add-Ons. So, it's got a whole bunch of extra things added. Okay, cool, it's not what I wanted to show you, actually. But, it's got an extra mob, which is a pink creeper. And, oh, damn, I don't have much... Oh, there's one there. I don't have much hunger at the moment, but that's alright. I want to show you exactly what had happened. So, I'm going to take one for the team here. If you have a look at how much mana I've got in my mana bar, which is the one, as I say, just below my experience bar, as this guy hits me, don't explode, have a look. When he explodes, I don't take damage, but watch that bar go down. Come on. So if you have a look, it gives you a Manatide Storm, which sucks. It is terrible. I mean, you know how long it's... as I said, I'm taking one for the team, but that is terrible. Imagine how long you would have taken in your... Well, now it should be pretty quick for me, but in the beginning, that would kill me. That would be horrible. I've just got all that mana, and that happens. So, watch out for those guys. They are not a whole bunch of fun. The next thing is... oh, I've got a floating Pure Daisy there. Just if you're wondering what I was doing there, that's just makes life a little bit easier. But the other thing that I wanted to say was the pack. This pack that I'm playing with, which I've made myself, and it's just a pack that I've made. There's nothing special about it. But if you guys did want to play with it, I've been asked about it, so there is one on the Curse Launcher now for this. So I had to give it a name. I was just going to go with the Jancy's pack of Botania Garden of Glass. But that got knocked back. I was told I'm not allowed to have a name like that, which it is a terrible name. So I had a look. Maybe you guys can give me a good name. I've put in a name called Perennial Garden, which kind of plays on like the perennial flowers. I thought, that's a little bit, I don't know. I couldn't think of something. I had to give something, so I've put it up, and I'm going to be updating it. It's currently, I'm playing with, I think, 240, so you'll know this is the day 240 came out. Yeah, 240th edition. You can see I still haven't even checked it. There we go. Get rid of that. But yeah, this is the 240th one. I'll be updating the pack after I do this here. But pretty much that is now available if you guys want to download it. It is Perennial Garden. I think that's P-E-R-R-E-N, like that, I-A-L, Garden. But I think if you search just Jancy on CurseForge, it should come up now. So we can give this a go. I've put that soul sand down there in the meantime, and we can fill up these last two dispensers around here, and there, and there. And I think maybe the Alfheim we can leave for one more episode, because we've built this up here, and it's just taking quite a long time, actually. But it's alright. It shouldn't be too much longer before I get that episode out. Hopefully get it out as soon as possible tomorrow, if we are lucky. But things happen. Render times are terrible. Actually, in my last video, I apologize for that terrible audio. It was horrible. I don't know what happened. I think it's something to do with, because I use OBS to record. I've started using OBS. I used to use Fraps, but I thought I'd try OBS out, and I did kind of prefer it. It's a lot easier for me. Should I do just... Oh, no, that's not a good idea. They've got stuff in them. I might just leave those and put the soul sand straight in. So we just need 6. You can see how I accounted for 12, but we only need 6. Place that in there, and we'll wait for a little bit, and I'll come back when that does work. But yeah, I've been using OBS, and I use a noise gate just to hide like all the background noise. So I think that was what was giving me problems, where my voice would drop out if I'm not loud enough for the noise gate. And trust me, I'm loud enough. Trust me, I'm loud enough. So that is just what happened there, I assume. And the other thing was my audio at the end for some reason conked out a little bit. So yeah, that's just what happened. We'll be back when that's all done. Alrighty, so I'm back. I have got all this stuff going again. We are just waiting on that timer there. I've put it down to 1 minute just so we can see how it works. And yeah, I forgot to put these mana spreaders around, so that's the reason why. And also the reason I'm using a mana spreader per Thermalily is just so that we don't overdo it. Oh yes, that is what I wanted. That is exactly how it should have worked. And to make sure everything worked, collect those. We have an empty bucket in each of these. That is perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. And I'll just quickly change this timer up here. Place those in there. So that's 100% right and working. So I think that's gonna do us for today. If you guys did like this, please do leave a comment. I have loved you guys' comments. So let me know how you like these longer episodes. I thought we're doing a Let's Play and I've been rushing it a bit. So thank you for telling me that. So I thought I'll do a few more like this. And look at those storage drawers. They always mess up in this view. That's alright. So we'll look at this. But yeah, thank you for all your comments, guys. It does help me. And leave it a comment down there in the bottom. Let me know what you guys think about these. And thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we'll be opening Alfheim. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.